if I told you that loving yourself is actually more important than loving your neighbor? Good morning, it's Nurse Adrienne coming to you from sunny Corrales, New Mexico. You can see the sun coming up right behind me, home of the cottonwoods and the roosters who you'll hear in the background. And I just wanted to spend the next few minutes with you talking about something so important, but most of us were never taught how to do it. So it is loving the person in the mirror, and it's covered in chapter 2 of The Pearl of Great Price. So I'm not just talking about what we see when the light hits just right, not just saying nice things we're supposed to say, but actually seeing ourselves with grace and love, mercy and kindness. There's a quote that I start in chapter 2, and it is from Hafiz. I think that's how you say his name. But it is, I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. And I do wish I could. But sometimes the first step is just looking at your own reflection without flinching. It's looking in the mirror without fixing anything, without scanning for flaws. Because for so many of us, the mirror isn't neutral. It's actually a battlefield. We don't just see our reflection, we see years of programming. Comments from childhood, magazine covers, family judgment, religion, rejection. We see what we've been told is too much or not good enough. We see what we've been taught really to hide. And so we shrink. We smile, we politely change our outfits. We smile politely or we change our outfits, and we still kind of feel off. We put on a little more makeup. We post photos and see who likes them. We walk into rooms and we instantly compare ourselves to whoever else is there. We second guess ourselves, and we apologize for taking up space that was meant for us to take up. But here's the truth. No one told us. And how I choose to do this. I choose to see myself with kindness. I am no longer at war with my reflection. The first time I tried mirror work, it felt really silly, right? Mel Robbins talks about it, and I have just expanded on it. But I say, for 1 minute a day, make eye contact with yourself and just say, I am beautiful, or good morning, beautiful. I started the first time just going through my checklist of flaws. My eyes were looking away, and I just wanted to look away. And I didn't force. I just stayed there. I just kind of showed up. And some things shifted. Not overnight, not dramatically, just little by little. I stopped looking for permission to feel beautiful. And I didn't need proof that I was already enough. So at first, I noticed things like my hair, my dimples, my blue eyes. Then I noticed my strength, my integrity, my kindness, and my thoughtfulness. That mirror stopped being a place to fix myself and started becoming a place where I met myself and saw who I really was. And I see myself with kindness. I'm no longer at war with my reflection. So it didn't stop there. The more compassion I offered myself, the more I saw it in other people too. The crooked smiles, the way they cocked their head when they laughed, the things that even sparked their laugh, the way they laughed, the way they looked at me. And I made eye contact more often. The world became a reflection of who I was. But let's be honest, it's not just about appearance. This is about every time we flinch at our own needs, every time we apologize for resting, every time we think we have to earn love, approval, or peace. So this chapter is about becoming fiercely honest with yourself. What do you believe about your worth? Where did that belief come from? And who benefits from you staying small, right? This chapter is about your becoming fiercely honest with yourself. It's about tracking the thoughts that you repeat, the beliefs that you inherited that no longer fit, the guilt that creeps in when you do something kind for yourself. You can't heal what you don't acknowledge, and you can't acknowledge what you refuse to look at. So I choose to see myself with kindness, and I am no longer at war with my reflection. You don't have to perform anymore. You don't have to fix your face before walking into a room, and you don't have to choose approval to feel okay. You're allowed to say, I'm tired. You're allowed to say, I need more. You're clearly allowed to say, I deserve better. And I want to belong to myself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. Because evolving yourself doesn't come from hustle. It comes from presence, right? Remember, you have to think about these thoughts because you reflect them onto other people. So when you wake up in the morning, check in with your body before your phone. So instead of spiraling, stretch and ask yourself, what do I need right now? Instead of what's wrong with me? What do I need? I see myself with kindness, and I am no longer at war with my reflection. Over time, you start wearing the outfit that feels good, not the one that hides you. You start saying no to things that drain you. You start choosing peace over proving, and you'll start dreaming again. Not because you're lacking, but because you're alive. There's a hummingbird up there. And on the hard days, the one where the mirror reflects back sadness or doubt or fatigue, because it doesn't make your life perfect, you won't turn away. You'll stay, and you'll soften, and you'll say, I see you. And even this version of you is worth loving. Because this is the powerful revolution of self-love, and it will change everything. So I see myself with kindness. I am no longer at war with my reflection. Let that be your practice this week. Not grand gestures, just one moment of presence a day, one exhale, one look, one sentence, and see what starts to shift. If any of this resonated with you, please like, follow, subscribe, and share. And you can find my book, The Pearl of Great Price, the link in the comments below. Don't miss out. Follow us on all the social media platforms. I'm really excited to be on this journey with you. Thank you so much for coming this morning. I love you. Now, go love yourself.